Hey guys, it's your African girl Aisha, Fumi, or Linda. You can call me any one of those. If you're not already subscribed, you need to subscribe to my channel right now. You also need to follow me on my Instagram at _Aisha_. And you also need to follow my Instagram business page. I will leave all the links in the description box, and you guys definitely need to keep checking the description box because I leave all the gems in there. You do not want to miss them. So, as you can see from the title of this video, the focus of today's video is what it means to be centered and grounded, and why is it so important? What does it mean to be grounded? What does it mean to be centered? And why is it important? So we're gonna start off by understanding what it means to be grounded. Oh yeah, disclaimer, I have my notes right here because this is a really complex topic that applies to our life, so I have to give you the right information. So grounding means to get rid of the excess energy in your body and provide a path for new clean energy to come through. Grounding is basically balancing out the spiritual and the physical energy within your body and being able to come back to yourself and being able to, be aware of what is around you and the nature that's around you, and seeing that you are reflected in nature, you are reflected in the earth, and everything is energy. You are energy, and your energy is literally grounding itself. It's like an exchange of energy to keep yourself grounded and feeling calm, cool, and collected. That's the best way I can say it. What does it mean to be centered? Being centered means that you have a reference point of a place to come back to when life's challenges and emotions push you off balance. What does that mean? It means that when you have a crisis in your life, when you are going through so much, when you're going through a lot of struggles, and you will go through struggles, okay? You will go through. I know that, we all been through it. We've all been through things. And it is your ability to come back to yourself and be able to remain focused, be able to remain calm, and being able to create that space within, and being able to create that space within yourself that is like a haven, so that when you are on your road to success or on your road to wherever you are going in your life, you remember that this is part of the process, this is part of the journey to getting where you need to be, and you accept it for what it is, and you move forward, and you go harder. You do not stop. You keep going harder. If it's that you need to take a break, you are aware that you need to take a break. If it's that you need to improve on something and it's the reason why you failed, and you feel like you need to work on this so that you can do better next time, then you need to work on that. Whatever it is you need to do, you need to come back to yourself, and you need to be aware of what it is, being aware of who you are, and being aware of what you need to do in order to get to where you need to be. And this aligns so much with knowing your purpose and setting your intentions. Once you are centered, grounded, you will be able to connect to yourself so much more better. You will be able to get to know yourself so much more better. The person we forget always in all equations in this society today is ourselves. And I'm not saying that you need to be self-centered or self-absorbed. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you need to be aware of who you are, why you are here, and what you need to do. And being centered and being grounded helps you in this case, because it allows you to be in unison with yourself and being able to connect with the spirit that is within, and being able to hear that voice, hear that intuition, being able to trust it. When you trust yourself, no one can tell you better. No one can tell you otherwise. when you trust your intuition, that intuition, for me, I know that it is always 100% right all the freaking time. And I'm always like, I should have listened to my intuition. I should listen to that voice, because I have built a relationship with myself that is so strong, that I'm so grounded in myself, that I know I'm strong within myself, and I'm not afraid to say that. And there is a special quote that I found while I was researching, and I will leave it on the screen, but I will also be reading it out. So, in our experience, grounding is the first thing we need to do to harness our potential energy, the energy that sits dormant. The grounding process and experience is a very external tool. Grounding is a common return path for electric currents. If we ground our energy, we create a vessel for the energy to return. This is very powerful. The grounding for our life current allows us to better manage our energy. When we are grounded, we do not experience the highs and the lows, but a neutral feeling of well-being. Now, the last line I really want to focus on, what does it mean? We do not experience the highs and lows, but a neutral current of neutral feeling of well-being. It means that we are not so easily attached to people's opinions, feelings, thoughts towards us, because we are so sure of ourselves that we remain focused. We have a focused vision. As my mom would say, you have to have a tunnel vision. You have to have a focused vision, and you do not deter from it. Although there are obstacles coming in your way, you have to have that clarity, that focus, to be able to tell yourself that this is not what I need. This is not what I need. This is not what I need. This is what I need. This is where I need to go. And if this comes and it's like what I need, I'm gonna grab it. If this comes, I don't need it, I throw it away. Simple as. And being grounded and centered, I cannot stress this enough. You need to be grounded and centered, especially in this electronical society today, because we're on our phones, on our laptops, and all of these electronic transmissions, they block our energies from returning back to energy, because there's this definition that goes, you can neither create nor destroy energy, but all it does is transforms into another type of energy. And that is one of the laws of Earth. And your energy needs to go back to the earth, as well as the energy from the earth is coming to you, because that is how things get balanced. Things need to be balanced. And in this society, it's very hard to balance our lives because of the fast-pacedness, and the technology is just rapidly growing, and this is coming about, and it's so hard to keep up and then keeping up with our life, keeping up with these trends, keeping up with this topic, keeping up with this news. You need to be focused, and that's why I say you need to know your purpose, because when you know your purpose, you don't need to entertain every damn thing. Okay, you don't need to entertain everybody. You don't need to entertain everything. You don't need to entertain things that do not align with your purpose. You just need to. You don't need to. You just don't need to. You don't need to. You can be centered and not be grounded, but you cannot be grounded and be centered. It don't go. And you can see how important it is to be grounded. I am stressing grounding so much more in this video, because grounding is so important. I do it every single day. I ground myself every single day. And this is not a new thing, because I know that my ancestors, the original people, they were the first ones to create this concept. The African ancestors, my African ancestors, were African people. Our ancestors were the ones who came up with this concept, because they were so well connected with the earth. And they knew they understood the earth. They were one with the earth. I don't like saying that because it's so taken out of context these days, and I don't like saying that. But they understood. They were so connected to nature. They were in harmony with nature. They were in harmony with the earth. They understood the earth, and when you understand the earth and nature, you understand yourself. Like, if you don't understand nature, you don't understand yourself. You just don't. You just don't. And I'm bringing it back to that. I'm bringing it back to that for us as African people and Black people. We need this within the African Black community all over the world. We need to be grounded and centered within ourselves in order to do the things that we need to do for the future generations to come. And I'm bringing it back to that, because if we want to be successful in whatever we're doing, and I can see that so many of us are starting to create businesses, companies, opening restaurants, want to put the African and Black into everything, which is so beautiful. But we need to be centered so that we can continue to have that tunnel vision, and we're not distracted by all these celebrity gossip, unnecessary topics that we don't need to be talking about. I'm just say that. How do you know if you're not grounded, and how do you know if you're not centered? You will be a mess. You will attach yourself to people's emotions and opinions. Me, I'm a highly sensitive person. I still, even though I'm grounded, I'm so sensitive that I can pick up on people's emotions so easily. Although I love helping my people, I can pick up on emotion like that, and it's really hard. So imagine if I'm grounded and I'm still going through that. Imagine if you're not grounded, how much worse that would be. Like, I'm able to manage it so much more better when I'm not grounded. I can tell the difference. I can feel the difference. I'm within my body, so I'm able to feel the difference. When you start grounding yourself, you're gonna see things like your mind is gonna be so much clearer. Your mental mind is gonna be so much clearer. Your abstract mind is going to be so much clearer. Your thoughts are going to be so much clearer. Your speaking is going to be so much clearer. You're going to have so much confidence in yourself. You're going to know who you are, what you want to achieve. All these things that are relating to what I just said, is going to be so much more clearer. And you'll be able to solve your problems so much more easier if you are centered and grounded. And a lot of the problems that we deal with within our community it's so easy to solve, so clear as day what the solution is, because the solutions are out there. We just ain't looking for them. We're focusing on the distractions that have been put out there for us. And when you're not grounded or centered, you're an emotional wreck, and you're easily influenced by others. And ignorance. I'm just going to bring that up again. Ignorance. So, as you can see, grounding and being centered is the key to emotional and energetic balance. Okay? Be grounded and be centered. That's all for this video. I really truly hope it helped. So one thing I wanted to say before I go is that I want to tell you how I ground, some of the ways that I ground. I'm not going to tell you all of it because I feel like you need to do some of your own research and talk to some people, some African people that know how to ground themselves. And you can message me if you want to know how to do this, and we can privately talk about it, because it's a very important information, and I don't want to just say it out there because I don't know how people are going to receive it, and it's very valuable, so I don't want people to destroy it. And so if you're interested, anyway, just DM me on my Instagram, on my Instagram. And what I want to say is that what I like to do when the sun is out, and this is one of the reasons why I know that I have to live in a sunny place, is because, and one of the reasons why I know that Africa is like, you know, it has such most of it has such a tropical sunny climate. The sun feeds you energy, and it also helps you to be grounded. I like to sit in front of the sun whenever the sun is here in the country I live in, because this country don't have no sun regularly. And I like to sit down, close my eyes, or stand up, close my eyes, and just soak up the sun's energy, and allow, you know, I do like to have, like, sometimes I will take off my slippers or my shoes and just allow my feet to just like release the energy, the excess energy that I don't need, and just allow it to enter the earth. And it leaves me so much calmer, clear-minded, and happier. I just feel so much happier. So that's all I'm gonna say. If you want to DM me at _ashake_. Yeah, I'll see you.